My name's Nick. I'm going to do an impression of Christopher Walken reading the famous children's book, The Three Little Pigs. So here the three little pigs are, we got Flute Boy over here, we got his brother Violin McGee over here, and then we got their useless brother who cannot do a damn thing, but raise his pinky up and just cheer his brothers on. So we'll see how that plays out for him. It's a bold strategy. Okay, so first off, we got the three little pigs, and look how happy they are, dancing along with the sack of, I don't know what it's got in it, but it's probably got some goodies, okay? They're happy, but soon enough, the big guy here is going to have a problem with that. So, once upon a time, there were three little pigs who went out into the big world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. The first little pig, he didn't like to work at all, and I'm going to assume that's the third place guy over here who has no idea what's going on, and he's in last place. He's probably pretty lazy. So he quickly built himself a house of straw. And I can imagine that could not be easy, even though he's lazy. That had to be pretty difficult. So he did that, and now, then off he danced down the road to see how his brothers were getting along. And as he danced, he sang, "I built my house of straw, I built my house of hay, I toot my flute, I don't give a hoot, and I play around all day." It's a bold strategy. Okay, so the second little pig was building himself a house too, as you can see. Look at him working. He didn't like to work any better than his brother. Okay, so he's lazy. That makes sense too. So he had decided to build his house quick and easy, house out of sticks. Okay, which we all played with Lincoln Logs as a kid, but those were easy because they had grooves in them to fit. This twigs, trying to build a house of twigs, I dare you. Not easy. Okay, soon it was finished too. It was not a very strong little house, but at least the work was done, which is all that matters in life. Now the second little pig was free to do what he liked. What he liked to do was play his fiddle and dance. Okay, so while the first little pig tooted his flute, the second little pig sawed away on his fiddle, dancing as he played. And as he danced, he sang, "I built my house of sticks, I built my house of twigs. With a hey diddle diddle I play on my fiddle and I dance all kinds of jigs." Then off he danced the two little pigs. Then off danced the two little pigs down the road together to see how their third brother was getting along. As a high-fiving and shit all day, having the greatest time of their lives. Okay. The third little pig was a sober little pig. He wasn't an alcoholic, like his two brothers may be, which is good, but he looks pissed, so maybe he should drink a couple shots, you know what I'm saying? He was building his house too, but he was building out of bricks. Smart choice, I'd say. He did not mind hard work. He's not lazy like his two brothers. He wanted a stout little, strong little house, for he knew that in the woods nearby lived a big bad wolf, who liked nothing better to catch little pigs and eat them up. Now, I don't know how many people have been in the woods before, but I've never seen a pig in the woods. So anyways, so slap, slash, slap, away he worked, laying bricks and smoothing mortar between them, because that's exactly how you build brick houses. But look at this big motherfucker. He's here, and he's ready to do some shit that is necessary to do some damage. Okay, so there's the big bad wolf. Ha ha ha, laughed the first little pig when he saw his brother hard at work. Ho ho ho, laughed the second little pig. Come down and play with us, he called. Why would you go play with two guys laughing at you? No chance. But the busy little pig did not pause. Slap, slash, slap went the bricks on the mortar as he called down to them. Hey, you motherfuckers, that's his face. Look at his face, man. He's pissed. He's pissed. I build my house of stones. I build my house of bricks. I have no chance to sing and dance, for work and play don't mix. So he's a focused individual. I mean, I like to work and play, but Jesus, this guy has no regard. He doesn't care. Ho ho ho, ha ha ha, laughed the two little pigs, dancing to the tune of the fiddle and the flute. This guy's still angry as shit, and he says, "You can laugh and dance and sing," their busy brother called after them, "but I'll be safe and you'll be sorry when the wolf comes to the door." Which I'm gonna assume the same thing. Look at that wolf. He's like, "I want me some pig meat, boy." And then there's no pigs in sight, so he's got some catch up to do. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, laughed the two little pigs again, and they disappeared into the woods singing a merry tune. Because that's what they do. Here's the big bad wolf though, and the little pigs taunt him. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra la 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 ah. Just as the first pig reached his door, out of the woods popped out the big bad wolf. The little pig squealed with fright and slammed the door. Little pig, let me come in, cried the wolf. Not by the hair, my chinny chin chin, said the little pig. Because he just hit puberty. He's like, no way am I giving those up, no way. So, the wolf says, alright, well then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And he did. He blew the little straw house all to pieces. What a waste of time that was. Away raced the little pig to his brother's house of sticks. No sooner was he in the door when knock, 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 there was the big bad wolf. Now this pig must have hauled ass, because the wolf should be faster than the pig, but he got there faster, so we'll see how it plays out. But of course, the little pig wouldn't let him in. So he's peeping through his peephole, which I'm assuming is just a hole in the door, which the wolf can look literally right through. So, I'll fool those little pigs, chuckled the big bad wolf to himself, quietly. Then he said out loud, those little pigs are too smart for me, I'm going home. He started off toward the deep woods, but he did not go far. He hid behind a big tree. So these guys are like, what the hell's going on out there? You know, the pig said, I'm going to leave. Is he leaving or not? So, he's here. Soon the door opened and the two little pigs peeked out. There was no wolf in sight. Why? Because he's hiding. Think about it, pigs. Jeez. Think. That's all you gotta do in this story. So they're like, you know what? No pig. Time to fucking rage. You know what I'm saying? So ha ha ha, ho ho ho. Laughed the two little pigs. We fooled him. Okay, well, not so fast. Then they danced around the room singing gaily. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Now, soon came another knock at the door. It was the big bad wolf again, no surprise here. But he had covered himself with a sheepskin and curled up in a big basket, looking like a little lamb, which they don't know yet because they look like they just shit themselves, which is pretty incredible. So, who's there? Called the second little pig. I'm a poor little sheep with no place to sleep. Please open the door and let me in, said the big bad wolf in a sweet little voice. The little pig peeked out the crack of the door, and he could see the wolf's big black paws and large sharp fangs. I mean, what a shitty costume, right? Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin, said this little pig again. You can't fool us with that sheepskin, said the little pig, peeking out the window, and the wolf looks bigger than the entire house, which is pretty sweet. And he said, then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, cried the angry old wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he had to puff again, and he huffed one more time, because this is a little stronger house, and he blew the little pig house all to pieces, so it didn't matter. Away raced the two little pigs, straight towards the little pig's house of bricks. Don't worry, said the third little pig to his two fighting little brothers. You are safe here. Soon, they were all singing gaily once again. It didn't work out too well last time. This made the big bad wolf perfectly furious, as opposed to not perfectly furious. Now by the hair of my chinny chin chin, he roared. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but he could not blow down the little house of bricks. How could I get in? He said to himself. At last he thought of the chimney. So up he climbed quietly. Then with a snarl down he jumped, right into a kettle of boiling water, which I don't know if you've touched boiling water, but it's pretty damn hot. Okay? So, with a yelp of pain, he sprang straight up the chimney again and raced away from the little house as fast as he could go. The three little pigs spent their time in the strong little house, singing and dancing merrily. The big bad wolf never came back again. So look at them. Apparently, they all have talents now. We got pianos involved. They're happy, but that big bad wolf lives in the woods. I don't know. I'd move, relocate, you know. So anyways, end of story. Great book. Quality book.